Just want to show you some of the beautiful flowers that are growing out here and just take in the beauty of this day. So I've had the pleasure for the last, 12 years working with the staff and the faculty at our local health system here in New Haven, the Yale Health System. And not that I took it for granted, I just love what I do. But I recently had the opportunity, I'm not sure it was an opportunity, but I'm going to put it that way, to actually use the services of the hospital. And it gave me a whole new perspective and a whole new appreciation for the medical community and everybody from the person who cleans the room to the physicians who are making what could be life-changing decisions. And then the nursing staff that supports all of it. And so while I was there and spending time there, I was really moved to open a channel on YouTube in support of all the people who are making an effort of helping to care for other human beings, keeping us well and healthy. And for me, it's sort of like taking the lessons that I've learned from dealing with people on the couch, so to speak, and bringing it out into the community and to help as many people as possible with dealing with just the life stresses that get us down, that can, if unattended, tear us apart and eventually have physical manifestations in our lives. So that's what we're here for. That's why I'm here. That's what brought me here today, to open this channel. And so please feel free to interact with me. If there's particular topics that you're interested in, we'll fit those in. But it's just, it's a reason science-based psychology. And then I'm going to season a little bit with spirituality, not trying to offend anyone or any particular beliefs. I spent a lot of time doing comparative religion, so I have a sense about what it is, this life force that's a part of us. And being out here and seeing the flowers and the trees and everything else is just a chance to sort of talk for a minute about that. You know, the life that's in those cells, in these trees and the leaves, and the life that's in me, if you take it under a microscope in the laboratory, it's the same. It's that life energy is the same. And for me, when I was in there in the hospital, I spent some time in intensive care and came to the realization that however strong human will may be, you can't force life to stay. If it's going to slip away, it slips away. And it just increased in me a sense and sensitivity of how intimate life is with us and within us. And with a little bit of effort, some good psychological grounding, and a little sense of the mystery about the whole thing, we're able to make significant shifts and changes in our life for the better. And it's my pleasure to speak with the nurses, especially the new nurses coming in. We do a stress management class about once a month. And I became more and more aware of, while I was there, the stress of that particular job. You know, imagine coming to work and the people that are you going to serve, your customers, your clients, don't want to be there. They do not want to be with you. And there you are trying to provide help and hope to folks who would rather be anywhere else in the world. So the stress begins right then. You have this schedule of 12-hour shifts. And I know sometimes you're able to have a meal and a couple of little breaks, get outside and smell the flowers, so to speak. But there's other times when you work the whole 12 hours, have had no breaks at all, and haven't really had any food intake. And in some cases, and I always ask the group of new nurses, have you worked a whole shift and not had time to go to the bathroom? And well, it's not 100%, but it's a significant percent of people who raise their hands. That's not how our bodies work. And so part of this is to just kind of help you think through, whether you're a nurse or not, how are you living your day on a day-to-day basis? What are the stresses? What are the strains? What are the issues? Where are the points of anxiety that come up? Where are the fear points? And then when we ignore all of that, you know what happens is we slip down into a depression. We lose that energy, that vitality of life slips away. It's just hard to find. It's like I don't really have it. I don't have it to get up and go. It sort of got up and went. So we'll be talking about some of those things and how to bring that back, and when you lose it, how to go and find it, how to get it. Neuroscience these days, there's so many techniques available to clear the emotional tracks, the mental tracks, in a way that allows us much more freedom, creates some space for a little joy to come in. If you've seen Inside Out, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's a great movie. Go see Inside Out, Inside Out 2. It'll help reframe what's happening in our head. How do we balance the parasympathetic nervous system with the sympathetic? How do we move away from always being on guard and the fight, flight, faint, freeze modes of life in reaction to what's happening to us, into a more relaxed way of being, where we can just kind of let go of some of the tension and do it in a systematic way. So there's some wonderful exercises. I'll be teaching those on the channel as well. And again, I just want to open this really to the whole public for your entertainment, enjoyment. But I wanted to make this available to everybody. And now that I'm feeling a lot better and I'm back doing what I love to do, I thought, well, we'll just take some time each week to present some other material, some other points of view, and some tools and techniques that you can use on a daily basis. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you found your way here. I'm sort of one of those folks that believe, the right people will come and be able to benefit from this. So if you are one of those, you're welcome. Glad to have you here. Glad you found this. And I'm looking forward to getting to know all of you better and better as we go forward. Wishing you a great day filled with love and joy and peace. Most of us have those days when those are hard to find. And what I'm hoping we can do here together is to create that for ourselves, so that it's not so hard, and that you can really live and benefit from the day-to-day life experience. And to the nurses, I just want to say, and to the whole medical profession, I know sometimes it's really a thankless job. That families don't understand what you're doing, they're critical. Patient doesn't understand, they're critical, it's hurting, but you're actually helping them. So please understand and know that there are people out here in the community that love what you do, love you, respect you. It takes a very special kind of person to take that job on, to go to a place, again, where your clients, your customers don't really want you to be there, and yet you come anyway, and you give from your heart to those folks and carry them through that time, so then they can return to the communities that they've come from and go back into those places. It takes a special kind of person to do that. It's not for everyone. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate what you do. And I hope that this is something that I can do for you, with you, to help maybe lift some of the weight and the burden of that on a day-to-day basis, so that you're free to kind of go back and do what you love. So I thank you, bottom of my heart, thank you, and especially those who got me through my time and returned me back to this beautiful place where I get to be. And wishing all of you the very best.